Welcome back. You're watching the live and exclusive coverage of the Tennis Premier League on the Sony Sports Network. This is how the format will play out this season. 8 teams play 20 league matches and each team has to play a total of 5 matches. So there are 80 points at stake here. And of course, each team can score a maximum of 400 points. The team with the most points, the top 4 teams, qualify for the highly awaited semi-finals.
Yeah, let's just break that down for you. Each team plays 5 matches, and that means 20 points per match. 20 into 5, we know what that is. So very, very simple. Each game consists of 20 points. There you go, just as we said, 4 matches, or rather 4 games in each match. Serves will be as per tie-break format. So keep an eye on this new format. It is exciting. Players change sides after 10 points, and a total of 4 games are played per match. We'll take you through the order of play in just a bit too.
Maria Timofeeva up against Ellen Perez. We have a women's singles followed by a men's singles, and then of course the mixed doubles and the men's doubles in the 4 games per match that we have today. So no matter what, you have to play the 20 points, and let's take a look at Ellen Perez. She comes in from Australia, and guess who her idol is? She grew up passionately following Justine Henin. So that single-handed backhand, we'll see how her single-handed backhand looks today at the age of 28 with a best rank of 162 in the singles department.
Yeah, she's someone that says she's a self-confessed jokester, enjoys her time on and off court as well, and up against her is the youngster Maria Timofeeva. Started playing tennis at the age of 6, just 20 years old, and turned pro just a few years ago in 2020. A best rank of 122, not far from it at the moment at 126. But she won her first WTA Tour title at the Budapest Grand Prix on her tour debut, and that is something quite special. So look out for this firecracker of a talent in Maria Timofeeva.
It's time for Season 5's opening game. Ellen Perez with the serve.
Play.
So important to get that first serve in, and she does just that. And on serve, a 2-1 lead. It's Ellen serving.
Going for that forehand on the run, gets the higher part of the net. Never easy to execute that shot. But the confidence is visible, Sohail. She's going after it.
Nerves on the face of Masha, handling it really well so far. Just too clinical, comes in, closes the point out, and a massive smile on Masha's face at the moment because the early lead, comfortable.
Finds the open court, and that smile says it all. She's enjoying the atmosphere here. And look who's standing. That's better from Masha. Finds that corner beautifully. Some butterflies in the previous point. Saw that double fault, but comes up with the goods in this one.
She's making Ellen Perez work really hard here. There you go, that's the angle we talked about from the left-hander. Good serve, says Leander. Yeah, I think we concur.
Using that slice so effectively.
Pace at all. And that's long too. Again, the break of serve handy, and it's a 2-point cushion.
Gutsy on that second serve, never easy, using that kick and forcing the error out of the Maria Timofeeva racket.
Timofeeva leads 7-6. Yet again, forcing that deep ball to the forehand side. Timofeeva looks confident, doesn't mind searching for the lines, and forces the error yet again. Oh, and that's well wide. Every single point counts. And Ellen Perez takes a slender lead at 9-8. You've got a 20-year-old on the other side, 9-all. That's long. How about that from Timofeeva?
How quickly things change. In the blink of an eye, it's again Marsha who looks to be in control here. But you got to give it to Ellen Perez. Was willing to come to the net, took the risk. Just not good enough.
The winner of the match. That counts for plenty. And it is a tie at 10 apiece. How about that? Nothing separating Maria Timofeeva and Ellen Perez to kickstart the Tennis Premier League Season 5, powered by Clear Premium Water. What a fascinating encounter to kick things off.
We couldn't have had a better end to this women's singles contest. Both of them came in with a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. At the end, a very fascinating result. A tie, 10 apiece for both Ellen and Maria. Welcome back to the Tennis Premier League, powered by Clear Premium Water. We're live from the Shri Shiv Chhatrapati Sports Complex here in Pune. It's time for game number 2 of match number 1. A total of 4 games.
It's going to be an interesting one, this, because Sriram Balaji has all the experience. 33 years of age. The Indian from Coimbatore. He said his uncle was the reason he started playing tennis. Sriram Balaji. This is the man to watch out for. Already underway. They're eager to get going here. The serve and volley approach. Already putting Nikki under pressure.
This format is fast, Sohail. Seriously fast. Every point truly counts in the total scores as we'll get closer to those semi-finals.
And both these men from Tamil Nadu in India, and Sriram Balaji is certainly the favourite in this one. Nikki Punacha knows he's up against it, but he knows that he will have to throw everything at it.
It's very important for Nikki to step up in the singles game. Wasn't that an ace? How close was that? Yes, corrected. The chair umpire says in.
Yeah, should have been called good. And remember, even if it's a lead cord, it still counts. As per the TPL rules, you play on if it's a lead cord.
I believe there's a review. So officially we have 2 reviews.
I think it's long.
That's long. That's definitely long. Went down the tee with that one.
It's long by some margin, Sarthak. It has been called second serve now. It should be. There you go. He's going to review this as well. Sriram Balaji straight away goes up and says that was long.
And they have to be mindful of those reviews. They have just the 2 for all 4 games. If your review is successful, you do retain it. But was this in? Kissing the baseline way close. We'll have to see the other angle on this.
Yeah, we hope that the second angle will tell the tale. It looks a bit long as well. Sriram Balaji had a good look at it. He was straight up with the review and given his way as well. So still no points on the board in this game for Nikki Punacha, and it's a 5-love lead for Sriram Balaji. And that's even better. That is a booming serve from the big man from Tamil Nadu. 6-love in this second game.
What a start this is for Sriram Balaji. Punacha has 2 big serves coming.
And Sriram Balaji is an accomplished man himself. 6 doubles titles in the ATP Challengers, 9 singles and 43 doubles titles in the futures. And right now, he's not put a foot wrong. He's got an 8-love lead. We should say love 8 at the moment on Nikki Punacha's serve.
That's better from Punacha, taking his time, allowing himself to get involved in that rally. Gets his first point with just some patience. That's what he needs to do. Forget what's happened, get back.
Have a change of sides after this point. Remember, after 10 points. Oh, that's better. Oh, has that gone long? I think he may have just missed this yet again, Nikki Punacha. And that is a commanding lead for Sriram Balaji.
And interesting, the serve and volley approach, old school goes Balaji, and it does work for him.
The approach to the net at least putting some pressure on Sriram Balaji. Much better. Two service points back to back. And it's 3-10. Finally, something to smile about.
Take a look at this serve. Precision. So good, so clean down. And he shows us what he can do with his down the tee serve.
And that's all experience for you. He knows he doesn't have to go big. Just get that accuracy going. And that's what you need. It's a quick surface as well here in Pune.
And talking of the surface, how good is this surface?
Sriram Balaji coming out the better end of it yet again. It's a bit sloppy. A bit tentative from Nikki Punacha. And really needs to bring his A game now. Needs to just snap himself into contention, because at the moment it's a 10-point deficit at 3-13.
Much better. The 1-2, as they call it in tennis, goes for that big serve, opens up the court. The serve pretty much set it up for this wonderful inside-out forehand, but got to give it to the footwork.
Let the crowd keep going. That's the spirit of the TPL. Bit like the Davis Cup or the Labour Cup. And that is quality, absolute quality. Even Leander Paes on his feet with that.
There's something special about a team atmosphere. You just feed off that energy. And we've seen it at the Davis Cup.
The depth on that volley as well. Oh, and backs it up with a massive ace. Sriram Balaji is loving life at the moment. Bala with a 15-4 lead.
What a start this is turning out to be now for the Bengal Wizards. Leander Paes is certainly a very happy man.
Final point of this game, and it goes to Sriram Balaji and the Bengal Wizards. He closes it out 16-4. And it is a 26-14 lead now for the Bengal Wizards. And the men's doubles coming up next. We've got Timofeeva and Anirudh up against Ellen Perez and Saket Maineni coming your way right after this.
Tennis Premier League, it's day 1 here. And now we have Saket Maineni, who comes in for game number 3. The 36-year-old, they call him Saki Bomb because of that big serve that he possesses for game number 3.
Alongside him, Ellen Perez from Australia. Best of inside the top 10 in doubles. She's currently ranked 17. Up against them, they've got the young Maria Timofeeva. More a singles player. Currently 333rd in doubles, a best of 179. She's only 20 years of age. And alongside her is India's very own, who is it? Anirudh Chandrasekhar.
Some clean ground strokes this guy possesses. Anirudh loves playing from the baseline. Comes in with that big serve of his.
4 games equals a match. We've got 4 matches for 4 times the fun right here at the TPL, powered by Clear. Saket Maineni serving first. Looks for the crafty return, Anirudh, but floats long. And that's a point in the right direction.
And now Ellen Perez from the outside. Put away by Saket Maineni in style.
I just think this left-right combination is a lethal one for the Hyderabad squad. At the net, he is phenomenal. And that first serve from the left-handed Ellen Perez, clinical, absolutely clinical.
Saket is enjoying this, but it's Ellen Perez who's setting it up for him with those good serves. The consistency key. She's not going too hard at it. You can see the spin being imparted. That side spin, beautiful, on the body.
Yeah, just cramping him for room, Anirudh.
She had the look on that lob, goes long, and definitely there's a lot of noise here. Balewadi Stadium is buzzing. This was the moment. She had two options here, either go with a passing shot on the ground stroke or lob it.
And it goes the way of Saket Maineni. Crafty, back-to-back lobs. Thank you very much, he says, Ellen Perez. This is a commanding lead at 8-1.
And take a look at that overall score now. Massive change given how good Balaji was in his singles for the Bengal Wizards. One-sided that particular game, and suddenly this one-sided for the Strikers. The Hyderabad side loving this. It's just a difference of 5 points in the overall score.
And this is why we say every point critical. Anirudh and Timofeva need to take a look at that scoreline and say, let's stitch a few together. Somehow it's just falling in for Ellen Perez and Saket Maineni. But that is good. Great hands of the net from Masha. Finally, a point from somewhere for them.
You got to applaud that backhand from Anirudh. On the jump, not easy. At this change of sides. Oh my God, crafty.
An indecision, a lack of communication. This is just the experience of Saket Maineni. Yes, no, maybe who? Too late. That lead is down to 5. Make that 4 now. Saket Maineni and Ellen Perez charging back for the Hyderabad squad in this match.
The atmosphere certainly electrifying. They're loving this contest. Everyone here enjoying themselves. It's a difference of 4 points now in the overall scores. Those are some hands. What control. Take a bow, Saket Maineni. At the net. Never easy. That came hard at him. This drive volley, beautiful, and then this. This is something. How good is that serve? And she's really making the most of her opportunities at the net, Timofeva.
And the owners are loving it as well.
Stand corrected, Ellen Perez at the net there.
Yeah, the left-handed Ellen Perez from Australia, loving life at the moment alongside Saket Maineni, and why wouldn't you? The big serving Saket. He is so handy to have in a double squad.
14-4.
And look at that lead drop yet again.
Had a look on that passing shot. Just couldn't get it past the net. Goes that forehand volley. Ellen with the serve now. Nerves.
15-5. Hyderabad.
Sends that forehand long. Saket Maineni says it's over. That's how clinical they've been. In some style. 15-5. What a response to the previous one between Balaji and Punacha.
We are going the distance into the men's doubles. Sriram Balaji and Anirudh up against Nikki Punacha and Saket Maineni on the other side. It's only a 2-point difference.
You're watching the live and exclusive action on the Sony Sports Network. Sriram Balaji, who was in action in the singles contest with some scintillating tennis, will be back now.
3 ATP doubles challengers, doubles titles for him. And we saw him struggle a little bit in the mixed doubles. A best rank of 91, which is his current rank in the world. You've got Nikki Punacha and Saket Maineni.
Nikki, who thrives on the singles format, be interesting to understand how his communication here is panning out, especially with this man who loves the doubles.
Oh, how about that? How about that from Ani? Anirudh has just set themselves up here with a booming forehand.
Fierce, fast, furious from Anirudh.
Anirudh says, not on my racket. Bala's got the experience too. And what they do have is the early lead. And they've stretched the overall gap now to 4 points, 33-29. That's what's crucial.
Definitely. Being led by Saket Maineni in the previous one, he will again play a critical role here. Suddenly off to a flyer, Anirudh and Balaji. What a start this. 3-love ahead.
Remember, it's a tie-break format in terms of the serving. But Bala, on his racket, has given them 2 points back-to-back. It's an early 3-love lead, but more importantly, widens the cushion overall. Oh, that's good hands from Nikki Punacha. And after Saket Maineni had the big serve.
Season number 5, bigger, better. The backhand goes long. Sheer pace on that serve, forcing that error out.
2 points on the serve from Bala and now 2 points back-to-back for Saket Maineni as well. So they're trading big blows as you would expect.
Take a bow, Anirudh, not easy. Balaji let him take most of the lead in that. Opened up the court for him. An overhead smash can be one of the most tricky shots in tennis. Never easy. But that was intelligent. That volley just punched away comfortably in the end. Much needed. Nikki Punacha with that big ace. Slices it out. Dropping that lead. Sriram Balaji with the serve now.
He's been clinical in the net, Sriram Balaji. Really good depth in those volleys. Very sure with those hands. Again, look at it there. Firm hands. And then at the net. Ready for what's coming back at him. In this. Finds the line. And that's long. And what that means is that Balaji and Anirudh have sealed the win in this match. There's only so much they can do.
Bengal.
But now every point matters. The opening encounter of the TPL will go the way of the Bengal Wizards.
They're enjoying this. What a performance this is turning out to be from both Balaji and Anirudh. No matter what happens, the Bengal Wizards have won this opening match and will be looking to just expand that lead now. The hands are opening up. That serve is a sign of confidence.
Well, now it's just a question of how big that margin is going to be. The Hyderabad Strikers can't believe what's just happened. Oh, too good in the end. Just too good for Nikki Punacha. But where has that been hiding? Finally, something to celebrate, because until now it's been all one-way traffic.
An example in that point of play continuing. It hit the net cord, but play continued. That's the rule that applies.
Couple of points heading the way of the Strikers means the deficit is back down to 9. And in the overall context of things, it can become so crucial. Bala says that got the line. And I think it has been given. Yes, it has. Bala on serve at 13-5 in this game. Make that 14-5. Back-to-back brilliant serving from Sriram Balaji.
The legend himself, Leander Pace.
Saket's serves have just gone off here. Completely off the boil, and as a result, you look at that scoreline, 5-14. Oh, second serve, also floating long. And that is the second double fault in pretty quick time. It's also the final point of this match. What a way for it to end for Saket Maineni and for the Hyderabad Strikers. And all smiles, therefore, for the Bengal Wizards. We're just waiting for this review to come good. So here is confirmation. 46-34. Bengal Wizards take the win over the Hyderabad Strikers, and it started with that 10-all tie between Timofeva and Ellen Perez, then a 16-4 drubbing of Nikki Punacha.